welcome back with this week's channel Doge, where today, well, the deck explains itself. I don't usually do something like this, but I've never seen anyone do this, and to be honest, I can't lie, this is really fun, and teacher, the biology teacher, her uses are a lot more evil than I initially thought, but I spent 8,000 sparks on this, so I am not wasting it. So basically, this deck is packed with one-cost tricks and going viral. So you can Smoke Bomb, Rolling Stone, Escape Through Time, or Healthy Treat for free, as long as one of these are on the board. Which you'd think would be quite hard, because they only have 1 health. But remember that on turn 1, you can make them invincible, or you can make them 3/4s for free. So yeah, this deck, to be honest, this deck's bark is worse than its bite. Usually, if you really go for anyone who has any defensive capabilities, then usually this will actually run out of steam just before they die. But people are usually so outraged by this amazing deck that they concede before it gets to that point. Because to be fair, this deck is very irritating. You get free Octopults, free Dolphinados, free Possesseds, free Encrypteds. You have Stompodon, of course. So if they use up all their removal on the mini ninjas that you'll be smoke bombing for free, and then the teachers that they'll be killing, so you can't do that. If they waste all their cards on doing that and dealing with the imps, then you can just pull this out, and they'll have no removal left for it. And if you buff up a Space Cowboy, let's just say they're not going to be in for a fun time. The only problem with this deck is if you don't get an Imp Commander and you don't get any going virals, you can easily get into a position where you run out of cards really quickly. That's how this deck runs out of steam. It is very easy for that to happen. I was thinking of doing a professional deck, but to be honest, it's kind of just hard to fit it all in the deck. Because Mini Ninja is kind of, and I know, I'm sorry, I hate people who run Mini Ninja, but I have to do this at least once. Mini Ninja is kind of important in this deck, because, again, he's a massive removal magnet. People, when they realise that you can pull any trick you want on him for free, people will always go for him. And that is amazing, because that means that they never have anything left for Stompodon. Anyway, this is a pretty good starting hand, actually. Most of the time I've gotten all 1 cost in my starting hand, and yeah, it is a 1 cost heavy deck. But this is perfect. That is even more perfect, because that means that lane's completely out of commission, and since Solar Flare doesn't have Vegetation Mutation, I can put that there with no risk of it getting killed. And we can pull this little surprise on him. We're going to give this Frenzy so it kills all the Shroom for 2. No! Yeah, that was a bit greedy. I knew there was only a 1/4 chance. Any other power could have only taken 1 out, and Shroom for 2 would only have a 2/3 chance of even taking 1 out. So I felt pretty safe there. Of course, it didn't work out. Oh, I forgot about Bushroom. I'm done. I never see it anymore. I mean, it's just too slow. Mushroom decks as a whole don't really exist anymore. Okay. Now I might be tempted to stat 2 teachers, but since going viral is our only trick that costs more than 1 brain, that's usually not necessary. So I'm guessing they're going to use another Bushroom, so I'm probably just going to frenzy this. Oh, come on. Yeah. We didn't get a removal magnet, and that's what happens. This is a bad game. Solar Flare is like our worst nightmare, because she's the hero with probably the most removal. All her powers are removal anyway, which is extremely annoying. No. I was thinking just for the damage, but no. We're not going to win like that. We're going to win by top decking Space Cowboy. That's how we're going to win. Do I prevent even more damage? Nah, because when I kill it, the whatever plant they play next will be forced into that lane. So it'll just keep fighting more plants. So no, we don't move it into the black hole. Even if the plant's attacks are reduced, it still means that we're forcing the teacher to fight plants when we don't want it to be fighting. Okay, now we can put down 2 teachers for, well, do we even, yeah, it means we get more value out of the going viral, and we can keep them alive with this. Okay, this deck does not seem very good. Sorry if you can hear anything, I'm not recording the room I usually do, and the fireplace in this room, like the chimney, like it's ain't noisy like that. Now, this is a tough position to be in. Oh, now we get our card draw. Do we... Oh, I just answered my own question. I was like, oh, do we sacrifice the teacher to kill the muscle sprout? And I just realised we're giving it enough health to survive. So here we go, we're actually in a decent position now. Maybe we should have actually saved one of the tricks at least. Oh, here we go. This is worth it, right? Yeah. This means that if this doesn't, which it's not likely to, that will prop the block unless they roll double ones. We don't want them to have a block meter because we want to draw cards with this. I wonder if she's going to kill one of the teachers. Interesting. Because that's actually not a good play. Because we don't really need the second teacher. It was probably a better idea to go for the Octopet since Solar Flare doesn't have an amphibious. Oh. In that case, I think we protect it. We need to protect. Because if we move it out of the way, we're just going to take a whole bunch of damage. And that is going to die eventually, so we are going to take 6 damage. Unless we can kill... Oh, it is... Yeah, we're going to kill them before... Oh no, they could roll a 3. They could roll a 3, but if they don't, we're going to kill them before it even goes off. Uh-oh. That's going to transform into an 8 cost. Is that Dark Matter Dragon Fruit? Yep, that is Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. Well, we still only take 6. No, that's a guaranteed Great Zucchini. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I would be mad, but honestly, I'm just impressed. I am just... that is impressive. So... that just happened. Yeah, I'm just thinking about 8 cost plants. That couldn't have only been Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. That could have also been, thingy. It could have also been... Oh no, it's gone now. Oh yeah, Kernel Corn. There's probably another one, but I can't think of it. Yeah, we were probably screwed. Man. Oh, Lucky Bounce could actually save us if we bounce the Laser Beam. Never mind. Literally the worst one to bounce. Because at least if we bounce the Zucchini, we wouldn't be able to replay it. Well, anyway, I never said this deck was amazing, and as I did say, it does run out of steam, but this deck does still do pretty well. I'm just going to leave it at that, because, to be honest, I don't want to have too many games with this, because as fun as this deck is, I kind of don't want loads of people to start using it, because it's not the kind of deck I'd want to be against. But anyway, well, at least it's not technically a good deck. There are definitely better decks you can make with Teacher. It's just a fun one to mess around with. Speaking of fun, next video, which I'm going to record like right now, is going to be on this deck. So, bye.